Sir, there is no crying on the job.
It's an exciting
We've already,
start to a movie.
we've already told one officer about
I
this.
knocked his fucking tooth out.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece.
You won't either.
Hey, you're spoiling my mood again.
Ah!
I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me. So really, this
Me
is
too.
your fault.
I can relate to
Do
this
whatever
character.
you want. But soon the cops will...
No cop of any kind is going to show up here anymore.
How can we see this? It's out of camera shot.
Won't be responding to any calls.
This movie is well directed.
Does this mean we have a deal?
Wow, they have so many cameras.
It looks like the new guy was an actor in this movie.
Carrion. We're up to the job, no worries.
And as for your toy,
Would you like to join us?
a fine offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead
We
do
play
some hunting?
hoops and
Could
shoots
add
and
a bit of
ladders.
cheer. Spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces? And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really pisses him off.
I don't understand the plot.
It's probably too late. It's like, that was a strange movie. Why did it cut in at the middle of it like that?
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured. Their boss
Perhaps there are
Spike
more
was in
tapes
on
of the
it,
movie around
together
here
with
somewhere.
Wendell Antonelli.
I can piece
Perhaps
it
I
together
can-
what happened.
He was tortured?
And then I'll go on to
Yes,
my
surrounded,
letterbox and write a
no way
review.
out and no backup.
Yes, Ulysses. It made no sense in the plot.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look.
Is it the
Yeah,
place where we
I
threw
see
the
it.
bike?
It's just north of your position.
Might be.
On my way.
I like that sound. Stop throwing grenades! Urgh. Eh. This is a difficult game.
Yeah, I like the just hold, shoot, and turn right, and things blow up.
Suppressing fire.
I like the free rotating handlebars as well. It's a really good touch on the motorcycle.
I like the bike first went in there and then exploded. I give myself time to heal here. It'll be maximum healing. Oop. I like it, the guy slid away.
It's gonna be
You're there. That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until I do.
We will not stop. How about you scout it out?
If you really think you got the guts, come on. All our place in the Northwest.
Oh,
It's the hub of our smuggling operations.
I was supposed to do that.
Now, there's plenty. not forget the other one in the door. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skimmed off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why
Hold
you
on,
try to go
Ulysses.
there,
We
right?
need to wait for the bomb squad.
Right?
There's some side objectives here now. Yeah, there's a bunch of mines in this area.
Yeah, it's just a strange hitbox, I guess. Or do they have, like, health? No? Okay.
No, they have a weird hitbox. Oh look, these haven't been laid yet. Just like me. No, he has. He's a fuck. Yeah. Ow. Hold on. Let me get over there. What isn't yours is mine.
That's... I love, like, in Spelunky 2 as well, or even Spelunky 1, you can pick up the mines in one of the levels and use them as well like that. It's just so fun to use them. So I'm very glad that you can also just chuck mines at people in this game.
Yeah. I really do think the bikes are the best weapon, though.
Yeah, the bike is awesome.
Maybe there's some bikes in here. Ah, yes. Even better. Things that don't belong to me. What's on the news today?
What happens after you die? It's simple, honey. You go up. Up to heaven? No, up to space with AstroCorp. After you die, cremate your body, put it in a capsule and onto a rocket ship. Means when you see the nothingness of
That's the
space,
future, man.
Oh.
Oh, that hit him. Fine, I'll break up the big guns.
Hmm.
Too slow. Remember, always shoot first.
Yeah, honestly, the only thing that this game needs is more objects to throw.
It's so true. It's so real. By that we mean people who are objects
Yeah.
to throw.
Mm-hmm.
You're here! Hey, I knew you wouldn't miss it for the world. Just close
wait.
through the door. They're ready when you are.
Just make sure to stay vigilant. This is clearly
Oh well.
a trap.
Yeah. I played Re4. Oh. What save games do I got? Do I got one that's right outside of here? I think I want one of these because I didn't know I was going into the main mission. I wanted to go to the side missions. Alright, we can do this again, that's fine. Easy. The bikes are a real hindrance to them. Coming with me.
It's never not funny. It's true in Baldur's Gate, true in this game. Throwing stuff, always funny.
Real. I remember
You
you.
there. That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until I do.
If you really think you got the guns, come
Can you
on.
throw them into the mines?
All of our places
I
are
guess.
going west. It's the hub of our smuggling operation. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty. And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skimmed off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
How do I track my stuff? We have a bunch of ones here. Ooh, we got more crime evidences to find.
Biker secrets. It's gonna be like a secret recipe. Grandma's cookies.
It's
You
all
need to
the way
find
over
them.
there. There's okay, this one's a lot closer. Maybe that was the right one. Do the mine nearby. See if I can grab somebody and bring him back here. Come here. We're going to test something. Thank you for your volunteership. Let's see. Right about. Ah. Let's get the high ground. Okay. I thought if you had enough engineering, there was something to do here. Oh no, I don't need. Yeah, I do. There it is.
Do we have one available? Can we just put it in right now?
I don't think we could get 3.
We have 2, it looks like.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, engineering's good. Oh yeah, I also told you once about that upgrade where you can reprogram turrets and how it's useless. It's
Yeah.
like slightly useful at the end, but you really don't need it. Because they keep putting the boxes to reprogram them, like, way out of your way, where you'll get shot. bank it off the wall. Not quite. So this is a side quest? Okay.
You're here! Hey, I knew you wouldn't miss it for the world! Just go through the door. They're ready when you are.
If you insist.
Convenient of them to just all stand near these explosive objects.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like the guy here who's like, oh, what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna put all these explosive things there, so when we have to fall back, we can blow them up on him. He just walks in, just fucking shoots it, like, huh.
We didn't think that through. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Time for school.
Yeah, no running in the hall, no guns in the halls.
You silly kids.
Did you ever have anyone bring any weapons to school where you grew up, or where you went to school?
Not when I was there.
There was a kid who brought like a ton of like a couple knives, like 10 or so knives to school because he like wanted to sell them to people, and like immediately got caught like the first day.
It's like the
So
best
that
place to do it though. It's at
That was
school.
funny. Yeah, really the most ideal place.
Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Here, could you hold on to this for me? There we go. Locked and loaded. At least I don't think so. People probably brought knives once in a while, but I don't think anyone got caught for that or anything.
And then there was the time that there was a suspected active shooter at my school, which turned out to just be someone carrying an umbrella. That was it.
That's epic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got more RAM. Oh, there we go. Wish you could pick it up and throw it. Wish I could make Robocop do the drugs and get super strong.
Yeah.
Lewis, I'm malfunctioning again. Ooh, look at this. Is that not one of them? Let's see. Where else might the drugs be? There. There we go. Keeping the streets clean. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I cannot pick those up. I can take them point blank and live. I think I got just the thing for you, scum. Just around here somewhere. No. Oh, there we are. I don't think there's anything else over there. Do I have another mission though? Over yonder. Were there any cool fights at your school?
There's a couple funny fight instances. Literally my first day of high school, there was someone I knew got in a fight, like right outside my first period class. I was just trying to get to class, and like he looked up and saw me, and he like gave me the nod, like when you see someone you know, and then he just went back to fucking beating the shit out of this guy. I was like, that was funny.
Oh yeah, what's up? I'm in the middle of something, but sup?
Yeah. What was another one? Oh, like one of the last couple days of school, someone got there was some drama. I'm speculating here. I'm probably making this up. I don't actually remember. Someone fucked another dude's girlfriend or whatever, something like that.
Always something of that variety.
Yeah. And so we'll refer to them as the cuck and the bull, respectively. So
You're
the
sick.
yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But it's just the first thing that came to mind. It's so
That still means you're sick.
so the cuck, he got suspended for basically almost fighting the other guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're someone stepped in and they suspended him before anything happened. And then he came back to school while still suspended 3 days later, right as school went out, and just walked up to the guy and started yelling at him and tried to start a fight with him when the school resource officer is literally right there at the gate. And the school resource officer, he just looked so fucking confused. He was he's like, is this guy serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got arrested.
What?
Yeah, who would have thought? And this also happened just right in front of me and my friend. He was coming over after school.
You guys are side characters in
Yeah.
the plot.
So,
The
it really
background
does
characters.
feel that way sometimes. Some of the shit that just happens around me when I'm doing other things, I'm just man, what was that?
You're just yeah, you're the background actors.
A great passive observer.
We had one I know of. I don't think I saw it. They got into a fight over chicken nuggets.
That's understandable. But did they eat someone else's chicken nuggets
I
or?
believe so.
That's understandable.
It's worthy though.
Yeah.
Man's got to fight for his nuggies.
Mhm.
It's a man eat nuggy world.
Trying to think. Oh, there was. So at the hotel, I witnessed a fight. Not at the hotel. Well, but I have seen that too. But at the hotel that I worked at rather, it was right next to a Waffle House, and I worked the night shift. So something always going down in that fucking
Yeah.
parking lot. And one day I'm just going outside to lock up the pool or unlock the pool in the morning. And I see this guy like walking out of the Waffle House like backwards. Like, and he like puts his arms up and I'm like, oh, like what the fuck's going down now? And he's like yelling something. And I see the manager of the Waffle House who like I know because he always comes by and like tells us like, oh yeah, we got a new person working here. They drive this car, so like don't tow them. And like we don't tow anyone anyways, but like it's just like a courtesy thing, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes when there's like natural disasters, Waffle House will like fucking fly employees out to like work at those locations so that there's like food available in them. So sometimes they'll stay at our hotel, which is just a very interesting thing.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And
Waffle House sticks together.
It's
like
Waffle House. Waffle House does actually have some really interesting and cool company policies. Like I think one of them is in order to work at corporate, you have to have worked in a store for 6 months. But yeah, it's stuff like that.
You gotta know what it's like to be on the front lines.
Yeah, you have to have been in 2 fights in order to work at corporate, you know. But yeah, I see the manager walking out, and he's like pissed at the guy, like, you know, yelling at him, like pointing, like telling him like get the fuck out. And then the guy who was initially walking out backwards starts walking forward, and then I see every damn employee in that Waffle House come out behind their manager and start approaching this man. I'm like,
Oh, no.
This man's gonna fucking die. Like he's not winning
pissed
this
off
fight.
The whole Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House they roll deep.
Pissed off the whole house.
I'm like, I'm glad they look out for each other like that, you know?
Every member of the Waffle House. It's like what are they? It's like the Brady Bunch. They stick together.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Waffle House. You wasted your shot, buddy.
Oh, and then maybe the funniest one. Maybe the funniest fight that I ever saw happen. So, did you ever have, like... Do you know what Strength Team is?
Strength Team?
The Strength Team. Have you ever heard of these guys?
No, never in my life.
This is some real small town shit, I guess. So there's this, like, group. Are they still around? Yeah, they're still around. There's this, like, group of people called, like, the Strength Team. And, like, basically they go around and they, like, do the whole, like, folding cast iron, or not cast iron, like, folding, like, pans and shit, and, like, lifting weird stuff and breaking cinder blocks. You know, that kind of stuff. All in the name of Jesus. It's all like, the Lord has given me this strength.
Okay,
Watch me fucking
this sounds
pulverize
familiar.
this cinder block.
I think
It's,
either someone told me, maybe it was you, but I didn't see it. No.
Yeah, I've witnessed these many times. In fact, I've seen Strength Team demonstrations probably about a dozen times in my life.
That's funny.
Yeah. So like one time the school had these people come. It was like a Strength Team adjacent thing. It wasn't like overtly religious, but I'm sure if you ask them on their own time, you know.
You're like,
but the
"How'd
whole
you get
thing
so
is like,
strong? I found the power of God.
yeah, basically, that is what it was.
God dropped a weight next to me.
I asked God not for lighter burdens, but for bigger shoulders, and he gave them to me. Yeah, I had to listen for it as well. So I was like, is it gonna go off? So there was like this group of people, you know, they did like the whole I'm really strong and masculine and cool thing, but then they hard pivot, and this was really interesting. And it was like, this was before its time even. It was like on like what it means to be a man, but like
The power of positive masculinity.
Yes, yeah, it was like it was against toxic masculinity.
That's cool.
And I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like, that's not what I expected. It's like, yeah, look, like, you can still be this and like I don't know, not beat women or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Like,
crazy,
actually,
right?
Beating women is a total pussy move.
I was talking about like how I mean, it was also talking about like actual issues, like how men in a lot of ways feel isolated and like don't have a way to oftentimes like deal with their emotions openly, or they might not feel comfortable because of the perception of it.
Yeah.
You know, like actual stuff.
That's pretty
Now,
big.
of course, these are high schoolers. These are these are not people who you know, they don't agree with this mentality.
Yeah.
And there was this group of
This
individuals.
mentality.
Yes, this group of individuals. There was so many people who were like, they like took questions at this one part. And one time, one of my friends actually, he's a pretty good friend now. He like took the mic and he's like, "Yeah, so you're telling us all this stuff, but like, so like, what do we do?" Because like they never got to that part. They're like, "So like, how do we deal with this?" Like, you never explained that. He was, and they also never did because of what happened next. So then, this one kid gets up and he's, this whole time there's this group of kids. They're like laughing at it, basically, you know, like making a joke of it.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, that's bullshit." And then this one kid gets up and he's like, "Hey man, fuck you. Like, some people need this in their life. I never knew my father." Huge bombshell to just drop right there in front of literally every dude in the school.
Yeah.
You know, so he's very emotional. You know, a friend of his is like backing him up basically because he sees his friends like getting emotional, and then these kids are like making fun of him. The people making fun of everyone grab the mic and they're like, "Yeah, this is a ton of bitch shit. This is all bullshit. You're just a bunch of," says a word that I can say that starts with an F, but I won't say it on recording. You're all a bunch of that. And at that moment,
That's
a
when one
fight
of the
breaks
strong
out.
men came out and said,
No.
"Alright, I'm gonna fight you in real
At
life."
that moment, like the person, the people, two people who were like friends with the guy who dropped the bombshell, like basically just charge that guy down and like push him, and then everyone just fucking, it's all
It
out from
became
there.
pandemonium.
It was basically like a
It was
riot.
swarmed.
No, it was actually like, it was like 12v12. Like,
Oh wow.
yes. It was just a brawl at the front. And there was one kid who like, the second it happened, he just fucking sprinted out of there. And I was like, honestly, like, I mean, I was thinking faster than any of us.
It's true.
Like, he was like, the second like the push happened, he just fucking
Maybe-
got out of his chair, turned around, started sprinting. We're like, what's he doing? Like,
Maybe he was
we saw
behind the
him
whole
running.
thing. He
We saw him
orchestrated
running before we even processed that a fight was happening.
it. It's like,
So that was-
"Oh,
yeah.
no, oh no."
So that was really funny. And once again, I was sitting with my friend, same friend who I witnessed the other fight with. And we were just like, you know, it's kind of crazy that like
Very low.
Oh,
basically a riot broke out at a anti-toxic masculinity PSA, right? Like,
What is a free
that's like
doing there?
the funniest shit ever. Like the most ironic twist.
yeah.
They
It's all
used
come
it
full
to
circle.
store Briggs' body.
Aw,
Oh,
it's too
Old
late.
age to repair him.
He was not the only victim.
I will make you like me.
more bodies? That's insane. I'm getting you back up, even if it gets me in trouble.
The only person who should expect trouble is Spike.
And there's definitely more fights that I have witnessed that I can't remember. None were quite as interesting.
I had one that happened right in front of me, actually. It was in my
Mm-hmm.
class. I basically didn't pay attention to it. Like, it was really serious and everyone was focusing on it. I just kind of didn't care. I was like, whatever, I'm not in the fight. Because I'm just so cool like that. It was stone cool. No. So it was just these two guys. I don't know. One of them was making fun of the other. So smaller kid was making fun of taller kid.
Robocop.
This was
Ooh.
Small versus Tall.
Coming to
Yeah.
So Small was poking fun, and then Tall was getting really mad. And Tall was like, "You better not say that again." And I assume Small said it again.
I'm sorry.
And that's when Tall decided to push his chair and desk aside, and he's like, "Alright." And then he started fighting him, and the teacher got really scared, and she was upset. And she was trying to get them to stop, and Tall started like trying to wail on Small, and Small was not fighting back at all. He was just kind of like defending and like blocking and just he's just maneuvering around and everything. And they went on for like a while or like a few minutes, like of just Small constantly trying to pick on, or Tall trying to pick on Small. And Small came out of it completely unscathed. He just didn't get hurt at all. So
Zero
Tall
hit.
ended up completely embarrassing himself and getting in trouble.
That's funny. There was a time, there's like 2 times I almost got in a fight, and then I didn't. Basically because I just didn't care, and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
Basically like a damn, I didn't know he was chill like that kind of situation.
Yeah, that's happened to me too.
There was one time, this one, I was so pissed off when this happened at the time. Guy was a real dick, but now I look back on it, it's pretty funny. So like, there's no snow in Florida, really. So like, every winter, they would like basically just drop off just a ton of shaved ice in a pile somewhere, and like let kids play around in it.
Did someone take all your snow?
No, and like, I kept, there was like a snowball fight, and like, it's a snowball fight. You throw snowballs at people. Yeah. Sometimes someone gets hit in the face. It's an accident. It happens. So yeah, I hit this dude in the face once, and it was an accident. And then he like got pissed, and then he threw one at my face, and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. It's 1 for 1. It's fair trade. And then he kept doing it, and he kept he tried like pelting them and shit, and he was not good. He did not have a good arm. He kept missing. And so I kept firing back, not even hitting his face, just throwing snowballs at him,
Yeah.
Just fucking hitting him, doming him every time. And then he comes up to me, and he like pushes me, and I don't move. Because when he went to push me, he like slipped on the fucking melted ice on the ground. So like I just stood still, and he went back. And then he was like, throw one more at me, I dare you. And I just reached down, slowly picked up like a small amount of ice, and just kind of like flicked it at him. And then he tried to push me again, and I was like, okay. And then he walked away.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually just kind of wanted to punch him. I was like, you're being a dick.
I showed him.
I was like, nah, I just,
like that.
Yeah, he was like that. I was like, I actually kind of want to just like fucking punch this guy, but
and then he'd be like, "Oh, you actually punched me."
Mm-hmm. And then I saw him later, like hanging out with someone that I knew, and like he gave me like the most shit-eating grin ever, and I'm like, what are you? I'm like, you didn't win here. I don't know what you're on about, man.
Person too.
It's like I don't like nothing happened. I was just so confused.
I probably
like,
should have brought the sniper rifle instead. Nope.
And to be honest, I'm still confused about it. Like, what?
Mhm.
What did I do to make him so mad?
That was a power move, actually.
I guess.
Can I open this? No. It'd be really handy if I could do that. I'm gonna use one of these instead in case I walk.
Oh, we
across
do have 3 engineering if we want to move the train. Or we have 3 skills.
I don't know if it'll move it the right way, but we could put it in there if we want.
Let's just. I kind of want the dash anyways.
Yeah, the dash is good.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So we'll see what it does. Start engine. Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
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 Yes! Train!
Gaming! Gosh, I love trains.
This game now has a train level.
Mm-hmm. Another good thing about it.
Acknowledged. On my way.
The train shortcut. speedruns of this game, like constantly spamming dash, probably look hilarious. Oh, got another skill put. Skill put. Skill put. I have a skill put. I was in, I would not say a fight, I would say a tussle. I actually forget about it very often. So, let's see. This would be easier to tell if it wasn't recording. Okay, actually, we're just walking for a bit, that's fine. So we were playing Capture the Flag. And then one
Classic
kid,
PE type thing.
well, this was in Boy Scouts, actually. But, similar concept. Actually, none of the adults were around, so it was awesome. So that the following could happen uninterrupted. Anyways, we were playing, and then
Good, you're here.
one
We're
guy,
standing our ground.
you know,
Bikers
we
retreat
tag
to the
you,
yard
and you
behind
got to
that
go
big
back to
gate.
your side.
Now, let's decide on a
So
strike
he
team.
came to our side,
go on my
and then he was
own.
going for the
No
flag,
need
so I
to
ran
risk
up and tagged
lives.
him. He did not
OCP is
stop and go
supplies
back
from
to his
Ed
side. He
209.
instead
Maybe
decided to
make
keep
use of it,
going to get the
even if it is
flag.
just for cover.
And I'm like, hey,
Robocop,
you
can I
can't
have
do
more of
that.
your
I
time?
tagged you.
Can you leave him alone,
I said
lady?
something to that
You
variety.
caused him enough trouble
And then
already.
Hey,
I
just
went
want
up
the
and
people to
I
know
tagged
what's
him
going on
again,
in
and he
their
didn't
city.
stop. So I went up and
Can't say she
I
isn't good at
tried
what she
to,
does. She got here
from the
before us.
D&D example,
Anyway,
grapple
it's
him.
up
So
to
just to
you.
set
Yeah.
his
Bit
speed
of
to
time,
0,
speak with
just
the
hold him in
lady.
place.
Anything else
I just
around
tried to
here,
hold
it's
him in
not proper.
place.
Those bikers aren't going
And then I think he had
But
like
if you're
a
ready to
glow
go,
stick on him,
Ed 209 is here
and
for
he hit
your
me over the
support.
head with a glow
Just say
stick.
the word.
And that caused me to let go because I'm a little pussy. And then I'm like, oh, okay. He has set new rules for this encounter, so I will now play by his rules.
Initiative has been rolled.
Their time is up.
I was
I'm
like,
going
okay,
in.
you have set the standard. I will now play by your standard. And I went over, like he tried to keep making it to his side, and before he got to his side, I went over and tackled him. And then I rolled him over, and then I hit him in like the torso area. I just hit him, and then by that point he seemed to like stop resisting, and he's like over it. I'm like, okay, so it seems like we're done here. And then I just got up and left. It was as simple as that.
Robocop fighting hand in hand?
Lesson learned.
Well, it wasn't even like I was showing him off or anything like that, or I wasn't like, yeah, I showed you your lesson. It was like, okay, conflict seems to be over. Oh yeah, I have to get more on this thing.
It's hotel. I've had many verbal altercations with people, especially after I put in my 2 weeks, because I just didn't give a fuck anymore to even try to like be reasonable with unreasonable people. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever, man. Like, I'm not using this place as a fucking reference. What do I care?
Yeah.
I could have just left whenever the fuck I wanted, basically. But I already had a start date for my new job, and I was like, well, I might as well do the 2 weeks so that, like, there's not, like, a gap in my paychecks, basically. You know, because that's nice. So, yeah, literally just there for the money at that point. No other vested interest whatsoever. And there's, like, this one night where, like, for some reason the door was being weird. Like, it was, like, weirdly hard to open manually. But if you just press the handicap button, it would open just fine, you know? And, so, like, all night, people were yelling about fixing the fucking door, and I'm like, just press the handicap button, they're like, oh. And then, like, like, you know, basically people being unreasonably pissed, followed by, oh. And then walking out and not saying anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, that's what I expect. And then I was helping these two gentlemen check in, and they were really nice. And and now this is important to the story. They had the very slightest of accents
Okay.
from like they they had Saudi Arabian passports when they were checking in. So like they had
Yeah.
this
I
the
would
slightest
probably
accent.
beat them up too if they had that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah,
you did,
yeah.
I'm sure.
So they have the slightest of accents, and I'm checking them in, and they're nice people. And then there's this guy, and his girlfriend, and they're trying to go like out on a date. They're all dressed up or whatever, and he's trying to open the door, and he can't because it's fucked up. And then he's like, "Hey, the door," and I was like, "Is broken." I was like, "Oh no, it's what you have to do," and like I'm trying to explain it to him, but he just keeps talking over me. He's like, "No, the door is broken. You need to come help me. You need to do this." I was like, "If you open it," he's like, "No, you need to come here." I was like, "If you'd fucking listen to me, he would know that the button there will open the door." And he's like, "You need to learn some customer service." I'm like, "You need to learn to open a fucking door. Get out." And then he just left.
And he's like, I can't. The door's broken.
I was just so. Oh, and the reason that I mentioned this, I totally skipped over it, is the two people that I was checking in. They walked over and were like trying to explain it to him because they see like he's getting pissed, I'm getting pissed. I'm not gonna fight this guy over this. I'm just being an asshole because I don't care anymore. And they're like trying to explain it to him, and he's like just waving the arms. I don't understand them. They're not speaking English, which they're totally speaking English, by the way. Totally comprehensible. So yeah, that dude was just being an asshole to me, being an asshole to the guests, and at that point I was like, I don't care.
Could you imagine
Like,
just like
fuck you, man.
talking over somebody like, you're not speaking English. You're not speaking English.
Yeah.
Guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe
And then as he was walking out, I was like, what room number are you in? What room are? And he didn't say anything. So I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
Because I mean, I would have had full reason to kick him out at that point. Like if I told him like, and then they looked at the
What's he
cameras
gonna
like,
do? Get back in? He can't open the door.
yeah, like if I literally just told my cameras like, yeah, he was literally like being not only rude to me but to two guests here, they'd be like, oh yeah, like if he's being a problem to guests, we don't want him here. So
You just need like a friend to stay there, so they can always vouch for you. Kick out anyone you want.
it's just so funny, like to me. It's like this guy's trying to act tough in front of his girlfriend and he can't even open a fucking door. like what are you doing, man? And then there was like towards the end of the night, which was funny. It was like the very end of my shift. Some guy came in and he like went to open the door and I was like, "Oh, it's you need to press." He's like, "You know you can fix it if you do this." I was like, "Huh?" And then I just like did the thing that he said. It was like you needed to turn a screw in like the hydraulic thing and whatever, and it just started working again. I was like, "Huh, man, I wish I knew that at the beginning of the night. It would have saved me a lot of trouble."
Maybe that guy that you got in an argument with hired that guy to make you look foolish.
That'd be funny. Holy shit, the dash into grab.
Yeah,
It's like
pretty
you
awesome.
magnet and they magnet.
I'm hiding. I'm gonna take incriminating pictures of you.
Then there was one night on the last week where someone called and like they had like really loud kids in the background. They were probably driving their car or whatever. So it's like hard to hear them, you know, and that's not a problem. That happens. People call fucking drunk, their wife yelling at them, in the fucking club sometimes. Like, calls like that happen all the time. It's he's gone. You could get some fresh air. Take a breather outside. And so, you know, his kids are being loud. He's driving his car or whatever. He's like, how much is the room? How much is this? And, you know, I tell him the room. I tell him the deposit. And then he's like, but like, I don't think he can hear me that well because it's loud on his end, you know? And he's like, this. And he said something, and I couldn't understand what he's saying. And I was like, the room is this. Deposit's this. He's like, no, this. How much is... I'm like, I still can't hear him. I'm like, what? I'm like, sorry, I can't hear you. What? Like, just what are you trying to say again? And he's like, and eventually I make out the word deposit, which I've already told him what the deposit is like 4 times at this point. But he probably didn't hear it because of the whole situation.
You can't
And I was
have
like, oh,
this.
I was like, yes, the deposit is $100. It's $100 deposit. And then he says something, and I hear the word you, and I'm like, what was that? I didn't quite catch that. And then I hear him like yell something. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't understand you. And then I hear clearly for the first time, he says, fuck your mother. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, how do I fuck with this guy? I'm like, sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you say it again? And like, I'm trying not to laugh, and he just keeps saying it. I'm like, what? One more time, please. And then he just fucking hangs up.
That's awesome.
Like, you want to be mad? Fine, be mad. Like,
Oh, this
I'm not gonna be
happens
mad.
in the first RoboCop.
Oh,
RoboCop also stands by and watches it happen the first time. Actually, he's not there yet, but
that's so funny. He just sits there. He's like, I should probably hide behind this cover.
that's what that guy should have done.
All right, Mike.
This fight's really hard.
Oh yeah.
At least it
Makes
was for me
sense.
the first time. Maybe I just got to do it right this time.
I'm glad it is a real throw fight.
It doesn't have to be. So I have to hit that thing in the middle there, and already
Uh-huh.
it looks like explosions were the way to do it. I was using guns.
I see.
It looks like I was sorely mistaken.
Oh, the car!
Yep.
Apparently, Ed 209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
He
Aw.
shot it out of my hand.
Trying to think of any other annoying customer. There was one customer interaction that pissed me off really bad. It almost made me feel like the asshole at first. And then I found out the guy was wrong, and then I was like, man, fuck that guy. And I found out he was even more wrong. I was like, man, fuck that guy. Or like I worked the overnight, and you know, like nothing happened. And then in the morning, this like one guy who's kind of been an asshole to like housekeeping the past couple days, like comes up to the front, and he was like, I asked for a chair last night, but no one brought it for me. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me like see if I can't. He's like, no, I asked you for a chair last night. I was like, what? Huh? He's like, yeah, you were here last night. And I was like, yeah, I worked overnight, but I didn't see you last night. And like he basically just like gaslit me into saying that he totally asked me for a chair, and I was like, maybe he did, and the fucking ADHD kicked in. I don't know. I was like, I don't remember you ever asking me that. Like, I'm sorry. I can find you a chair now. Like, there should be one in a room that I can get for you. And he just got mad and stormed off. And then I told my manager when she came in the morning about that. She's like, no, he didn't ask you for a chair. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And she's like, she asked the other guy who was working the afternoon, which goes into the night. So like it was last night, but it was the other guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, he confused me with him? With that twink? I was like, I'm mad.
And that's when Joel began to go to the gym and get strong.
I was pissed. I was like, and he's like really tall and lanky. He calls himself a twink. It's not an insult, I swear. I was like, I told him later, I was like, he confused me with you, and he's like, we look nothing alike. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Joel, check it out. Time to take out the trash.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Get dumpstered.
Get dumpstered. Just like what Jolt did to that other guy.
Yep. Totally.
And this snowball fight.
What a cool guy.
He is cool.
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
Ed
Fuck,
209
no, he's
called me
not.
a twink.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did
This
that on
is what
purpose.
happens.
And what about the
Yeah,
other
honestly,
guy?
the thing I was
Where did
most
Spike
offended
go?
by is that he thought I looked like that twink. That was the most offensive part. Like, nothing about us is like the same.
Yeah.
Like, he's way taller, way skinnier. I'm a wider guy. I have very long hair. He has very short hair. Like, every possible characteristic, aside from skin color, is different about us.
Mhm. Alright, viewers. Next time we're gonna get Lewis something from this machine.